So let me tell you about EROS ZANON's distinctive winemaking style while I pour myself a glass of his Col Fondo Bianco di Colle Trevigiani. By the way, you can buy this wine on our online shop at Vero. Hi there, I'm Jacqueline for Vero, and we go around the world seeking small production, quality wines that are not yet present in the US market, that are made by small wineries driven by passionate winemakers. And we assure you, it's not easy to find such winemakers in the Prosecco area of northern Italy. It's no wonder, with a production area of nearly 70,000 acres over 9 provinces within 2 regions, and a skyrocketing, continuously growing annual production of more than 500 million bottles a year, big corporate wineries are dominating the scene, with an industrialized production focused more on quantity than on quality. Luckily for us, there are still producers, however, that make Prosecco the old, traditional way. These are producers like EROS ZANON, whose passion and love for the land and the vines comes through loud and clear in his wines. The ZANON Winery is located in the northernmost part of the UNESCO World Heritage Area of Prosecco, specifically in the historic zone of the Colli Trevigiani in the municipality of Foligno. The vineyards of EROS ZANON cover an area of about 7 hectares, almost entirely within the area of the Valdobbiadene DOCG denomination. The winery is perched on the top of a hill overlooking the greater area of Prosecco land. And let me tell you, it has a nice view. This is where the Prosecco tradition was born. With an elevation of 1,100 feet, the steeper slopes and limestone silt soils are filled with marine fossils left behind by an ancient glacier. The elevation and soil composition, combined with great diurnal fluctuations, greatly help to improve the aromas of the wines. And then there's the man himself. At the heart of EROS ZANON's philosophy, there's the belief that good wine only comes from good vines. So it's crucial for him to safeguard every single plant that he has and to preserve the biodiversity of his vineyards. This includes taking great care of his old soils that used to be cow pastures and are fertile, and also harvesting at the right moment according to what the season brings, in order to allow each bottling and each vintage to tell the story of that year in complete honesty. You can tell right away that EROS ZANON has a very different approach to making Prosecco, simply by looking at the logo he has chosen to represent his winery. The minimalist logo, a circle with a dot in the center, is tied to ancient symbology around the evolution of our world and the peoples in it. The center dot represents the point from which all things have their origin, and the circle is what is brought about. And according to EROS, the center dot is his vision and winemaking philosophy, with the larger circle being the industry of Prosecco and winemaking as a whole. This helps him to remind himself to keep his bearings, and for his wines to always remain like that little dot in a sea of Proseccos. So let me tell you about EROS ZANON's distinctive winemaking style while I pour myself a glass of his Col Fondo Bianco di Colle Trevigiani. By the way, you can find this wine in our online shop at verovino.com. I'll leave the link to it in the description below if you're intrigued. Wow, that really is different than your typical Prosecco. And in the winery, EROS only uses natural methods and native yeast fermentation, working with only 2 white grape varieties: the traditional Glera, the grape of Prosecco sparkling wine, and the rare Bosquera, of which there are only 7 hectares existing in the world. We'll tell you more about Bosquera and this exceptionally rare and really cool grape variety in a future video, so subscribe to stay tuned to when that comes out. In keeping with the tradition of Prosecco Storico, before Prosecco was made in the modern Charmat or tank style, EROS ZANON makes only sparkling wines using an ancient method that implies a second, completely natural re-fermentation in the bottle that happens in the spring that follows the harvest. This method of sparkling wine production is called the ancestral method, known also in France as the Pétillon Naturel, or pet nat for short. This winemaking style allows the vineyards and grapes to manifest their truest and most natural expressions. You can see it right away by looking inside the bottle, where you can distinctly see the residual yeasts floating in the liquid. That's why this winemaking style is also known as col fondo, which literally means with the lees or with sediment. This wine has a great acidity and a really nice sapidity and mineral structure that really leaves an impression. The flavor is very unique and identifiable, like a signature, kind of like the logo on the label, and is a testament to EROS ZANON's no-nonsense approach to making wine. So that's it for today. If you liked this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to visit the website at verovino.com to buy this wine. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.